Hello, I'm Sarah, and welcome to my little apartment in the Marais. And this is a dog I'm looking after.
Yes, this is Ari.
This is Ari, and he's very energetic. Okay, off you go. Come on. Okay, so I live in a studio basically, and the first thing you see when you come in is my bed.
Yes. Swoop around here.
It's not much, but I think this is a double bed in American standards. I don't know how big that is. That translates to in European standards, but it's big enough for two people. And we had this installed by my landlord, the curtains, because originally this was completely open, which is nice in some sense for more space, but I really wanted some privacy, so this actually closes over here. Not that it doesn't fall away right now, but so her curtains here, and if you want to pop by in, we have a nice little view by the window over there.
Oh yes. And you have a decent amount of light coming in here.
I have a lot of light. Right now
Yeah.
you can't really see because it's in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But let me go pop in and open the windows over there.
Right.
Give me a second. Because in the morning the sun streams in this way, so it really is like super bright and really nice. Okay, I'm in the way, but
No worries.
well, but so right now it's not getting hit completely, but in the morning it's really bright and super nice.
Yeah, but still, like I guess people can get kind of like an idea because
Yeah.
it's it's hitting your bed already.
Yeah,
A
so
little
this
bit.
is like my sacred space,
Right.
my little piece of haven.
Okay. You got a few books there.
A few books there.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Trying to build it up.
Sweet, cool.
Yes. And then you turn around, and here we have, I guess, the hallway, if you may. But we have the desk. This was pre-installed by my landlord. So they're both architects, and when they built the place, like everything was like custom designed, which is why everything kind of fits together so nicely. So this was already in place, and it's kind of, I believe, is attached to the wall. I never tried to pull it out.
Oh yeah. Actually, now that you say it, it
Yeah,
really looks like it.
It's fully attached to the wall, so it's quite nice because I feel like in small apartments in Paris, like there's no space for a desk, and this was a really big selling point because I work from home a lot, so having this setup is super nice. And the shelves obviously custom done and everything. And here I just have some gadgets, and because my space is small, I have like clothing here and accessories as well. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, my biggest sell point of the apartment is that I have AC, which I think is
Oh, yeah.
so rare in Paris.
That's crazy rare.
Yeah, so I've lived in two apartments that both have AC, and this is like a dream.
Yeah.
So in the summertime, like I can just crank this up, and it's nice and cold in here.
It's probably one of the few pain points of like Americans or Canadians like who
Yeah.
like so used to AC.
Yeah, for sure.
I think actually all places except for Europe, right? I say that, but like in Asia and in probably in South
Yeah,
America.
Asia, there's a lot of AC.
Right.
So this is like for me, like this was so nice to have in the summer.
Yeah.
Heating also comes through this, which isn't as nice, but because the heat goes up, but that's a different story.
Right.
Here, I think another great part of my apartment is that there's like this storage.
Oh yeah.
So I have like my suitcases in here. I mean, I could definitely put more, but
Yeah.
it's really nice because I feel like sometimes like suitcases are so big and bulky, and they've really cleverly designed this space for suitcases.
Oh yeah. I've seen so many suitcases just kind of like randomly
Lying
somewhere in the
around.
corner, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so that is really great.
That's good.
All right, if you go here, all my closets are in here. I won't show too much because it's quite messy.
Sure.
But here is like, I have like the drawers and the dressers, and obviously everything was designed to be custom, I suppose. So here I share my boyfriend. It's a bit messy, apologies.
Oh good.
And then another messy closet tour, but we have like the closet. Yes, don't mind the mess.
Oh good.
So this is the bulk of the clothes, I would say. Actually, on this note, bed actually lifts up as well, which is another storage thing. This came with the apartment, so I believe they like got it custom as well. Once again, let's see. Oh, but I have like a bunch of stuff in here.
Right.
My summer stuff, and then some random bits and bobs.
Yep.
Yes.
No, that's so important. Like that's like I don't know, like 2, 3, 4 square meters of space that you can
Yeah,
just use.
exactly. I think like the one thing is this apartment is 27 meters square, but it's super optimized. So like I still have a lot of storage space I haven't used up, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now moving on to the living room. I would say when I first like came and saw the apartment, I was really like quite surprised with like, cause on the ad I was like, oh, 27 meters square, that's super small. But then when I came here, I was like, it's actually like really well laid out in a way that I feel like it's very functional. So I have my dishwasher, which is crazy. I feel like I don't really use dishwashers that much, but having one is obviously handy. So we have like a small one over here. My fridge is over here.
Right.
I have an oven, which was the biggest thing that I wanted, I think, when I moved apartments, because I really wanted like a place to like cook and everything. And then here I have like pantry and everything. It's a bit chaotic, as you can see. Pantry, and then my washer and my laundry and my vacuums are in there. But yeah, super messy.
Yeah.
Won't do too much of that.
Yeah, all good, all good.
And I also asked my landlord to install like how do you say, like, okay, let me just pull this slightly back. Install like a rack. So here it's more clothes, like for longer jackets. Originally this was another like pantry, but I was like, I don't need 2 big pantries. I just need more space for my closet.
Yep.
So there we go.
Okay.
What else do I have? Here it's like nothing too crazy. It's just like more storage space, but I think it's so high up, I don't ever reach that high.
Yeah, but it would, like, I mean, and you haven't really used it up, right?
No.
Those are the ones, so, yeah, in the case you have more stuff, like...
Exactly,
this would
and
be the place.
it's just mostly stuff I here I use, you know, so I have like my wine glasses, everything,
Sure.
my mugs. Here we have the vent, so really nothing is here. My microwave and my cutting board, sorry. But yeah, that's it, I feel like. I just think that everything here is just, oh, sorry, one little thing.
Yeah.
Oh, another storage space.
Oh, yeah.
But here is just like my clothing rack that I have, and then some of the things by the landlord. But it's nice to just like toss in some random bits in there.
Yeah. They really used every inch.
Yeah, I think they've optimized everything super well, which
Yeah.
is great because like you look at it, it's very modern, it's very bright, which I love. And I have like some, not art I would say, but just some like random decorations. I had a bit more, but I had to throw them out. So this is what we have right now. And
Is there something in the glass, or is it just...
no, it's just black.
It's just black. I
It's
was
just
like,
black,
okay,
yeah.
just in case.
Just in case, yeah. And this, I've had a few questions actually from TikTok about like the wallpaper, but it was like completely designed by my like landlords. When I came in, it was like the couch is green with the orange or like rust colored pillows, and it kind of, I mean, I feel like I wouldn't choose this color scheme by myself. This is nothing I would ever pick, but I think it goes super well with the apartment and overall. So yeah,
Yeah, it definitely matches.
exactly.
What Ari's
He's playing with his toy.
yes. Can't blame him. What I'm most drawn to is like this
This skylight.
this guy here, yes.
Yeah, it's super. I mean, I feel like I've taken advantage of it because I've had skylights in all my apartments actually.
Yeah. You get so used to it? Kind of like?
Yeah. I think in Paris, I've lived in places where they've all had them, surprisingly. So it wasn't like something I'm very like I was like wow about.
Yeah.
This actually closes. I've never done it. The entire year I've lived here, I've never actually closed it because I don't know how to. Or I lost. There's like a remote control where you can shut this whole thing off, but I haven't done it.
Does it open like at all?
I'm not too sure.
Okay.
I think you probably can, but I've never attempted to because
Right.
like in my lease they're like you can't go out. Like technically you're not supposed to go onto the balcony.
Sure.
You can if you want, but it's like a hazard.
Sure.
And last part of the tour is the bathroom,
Right.
which is cleverly disguised, I think, here by the entranceway. So once again, I quite like it because it's super modern, and they have the skylight up there as well.
Yes.
So plenty of natural light, and I think for as far as Parisian bathrooms go, this one is quite nice. I mean, I feel like I have everything, like a proper. This shower is quite big. You can't really tell, but like it's very spacious. I don't know. It's just really well laid out. And then here I have obviously more storage
Right.
for all of
There's
my
a
stuff.
lot of storage, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So it's great. And the ones down here as well, I have some random bits and bobs. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but the shower's really big. Is it wet or anything? Or can you stand in it?
All good.
All good?
Yeah, you can go take a look if you want. But it's like when I first came in, I was like, wow, this place is quite big.
Yeah, it's really decent size. How's the water pressure?
Good.
Good? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, everything's new, right? So I think
Okay.
it's just like nothing has been faulty about this apartment, which is great. We don't have any mold, no rats, thank God. No cockroaches, nothing. Like everything has been working perfectly. So yeah, it's been lovely.
Okay. I just wanted to maybe to finish have just a look at the view a little bit.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
So I'm on like the 5th floor.
Yes.
And the pros of that is a lot of natural sunlight. Not right now, it's just cloudy.
Yeah, it's a bit cloudy, but still, like we're really kind of like surrounded by all these blue.
Ceilings.
Yeah,
You
ceilings.
get the typical Parisian kind of like vibe.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. Do you ever sit here on the thing and just...
Yeah, I have once and I got yelled at by the neighbor across from me. They're like, it's not safe. I was like, okay, sorry.
Okay.
So I don't really go at it that much because it's like, I don't know, it's like in the winter time. I think in the summer, but then it gets too hot. So
Okay.
it's a bit tough.
Right, yeah.
But still, I love like when there's more light, you have like a really nice like the big windows kind of effect
Right.
of a Paris apartment, I think.
Yeah.
So
Just,
I really like it.
just having the possibility, if in case you wanted to go, it's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's technically not allowed.
Yeah.
But no, it's super nice. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Then if there's nothing else,
No, I think
Yeah.
that's it for 27 meters squared. I
Yes.
think this is all you get.
Yeah.
But you have like everything that you need, which is great.
okay. Just if you don't mind, can you let us know how much you pay for your
Yeah, so
27?
the rent for this one is $16.50, and it's including heating actually, because when they renovated the apartment, it was they made the whole apartment like very energy efficient. So the EPC is actually at an A, which is I think really rare in Paris.
It isn't.
Yeah, so $16.50, definitely not cheap, but it's I'm happy here.
Yeah. You're very. You live in the. This is still the 11th here.
This is the third.
Third already,
Yeah,
okay.
so I'm very central, which is why I was willing to pay a lot more.
Right.
Because I think all of the cafes around me are like within walking distance, and also if I wanted to walk mostly anywhere, I can get it by foot. Like it's a very conveniently located area.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Thank you so much for letting us film here.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, and that's it.
Bye. Say bye.
Say bye.
I don't know if you can say that. That's okay.